All right. Let's hit some flies. Woo! We got the old school vegan shirt on here. Today we're doing flies, back and chest. So second set here. The idea is to squeeze the pecs. Think of your pecs doing the work, not your arms. I try to be careful with this range of movement. I don't want to overextend my rotator cuff. But of course I warmed up. Warmed up with everything today. That beautiful rotator cuff. Super spinatus, infraspinatus, teres minor. Gotta warm them up, gotta build out the shield. Hi guys, welcome. I'm here to show you guys today that you can be vegan, you can lift, you can be strong, right? You don't need vitamins, supplements, no pills. I mean, just no excuses now. You know, just eat what the earth gives you and lift. So that's the kind of MO of these live streams. I've started getting into a bit of bodybuilding in the beginning of the year. That's kind of where my fitness roots are anyway. So it's a matter of building it back. And we're starting with, we're doing some chest and back today. So that's our lift regimen. Flies, you want to be careful. You don't want to go down too far, and you want to go down just to the point to where it's a bit of a stretch. The second you feel your rotator cuff being a little uncomfortable, you stop. You can't really do this exercise. This is for people who have been lifting for a little bit and are familiar with this range of motion. Squeezing the chest. Get some 35s here. We'll probably move up for our next set. Sapatira. How's it going? Yeah, this is gonna be a brief one for a bit. I figured I might as well film it. I have a packed day today of stuff, but I'm here to do a little chest and back today. So I'm doing flies and back rows. I got the old school vegan shirt on. You ever seen this shirt? Compassion, nonviolence. Someone says, get a job. Thank you, Midnight. Believe it or not, you know, within this capitalistic backdrop, we're all kind of consumed by the system. So, of course, I do have a job. It's kind of an automata thing. What's up, Steven? I got my old school shirt today, guys. Compassion, nonviolence, for the people, for the planet, for the animals. Midnight, maybe you should think about aligning your actions with your values and stop being a hypocrite. If you are a guardian or if you consider yourself a protector, especially if you're a father or somebody of family, then you are a hypocrite if you're not vegan. You're acting against your own values. So maybe it's great that you came in here today, so thank you. Yeah, I'm doing some chest and back today, guys. It's my last set. We're doing 40 pounders for incline flies. It's pretty easy. I've always had a good fly. even these weights might be too light. You want to think of the chest doing the work here. 4, 5, 6, this is just 7. Squeezing at the top maybe. Keeping my rep range in that 8 range, but we'll do a few more here. Really feel that chest. So next up, we're gonna do some back rows. I don't know, are they that tiny? I don't know. They're pretty good. Maybe you could start a YouTube channel, Midnight. Put yourself out there a little bit instead of using your baby fingers to type on a keyboard. Just a thought. I mean, I don't know, what do you guys think? I guess there's the other one. I guess they're just baby arms, I don't know. Midnight's such a tough guy. He's got his little baby fingers. It's cute. If you're just getting here, we're doing these live streams just to show you guys that you can be vegan and you can be a bodybuilder. You don't need to put supplements, pills, definitely not animal carcasses into your holy temple. Essentially, they're children when you are, they're children when you're eating animals, guys. They're 18 to 24 months when they're killed. And when you buy that, you're saying, I believe in violence. I believe in affecting harm to others. I teach my kids and my family that violence is okay. And that's the kind of being of the change that you are imbuing into this earthly realm. So these live streams are out of the spirit of partnership and compassion, and to share with others. You know, we're not against each other. Me yelling at someone, like even this guy in the chat, for example, like I'm not yelling at him, but we have to proportion some strength with strength and hopefully make people think a little bit. That's the whole idea of things. Like for me and for us to come down on others and to yell at them and to belittle them, that's like one finger trying to hurt the other finger of a whole. Because in essence, guys, underneath everything, we all are one. So overarching and underlying everything is just love. Even to you, Midnight, it's just love. Let's make this crazy world vegan. Let's do it. Johnny Cash says, animal cruelty. Says the animal cruelty to have your sleeves rolled when there are no arms to show. Oh, okay. Thank you for that, Johnny. Appreciate that. You know, I don't know what else to add there. Dusk says, hi bro, let's make this crazy world vegan. Let's do it. Let's make this world vegan. I see I got some, people in here that are kind of in the realm of weights and like weightlifting. And that was my whole idea of the appeal with these live streams. So thanks for being here, guys. Even if you're vehemently against me, maybe just let curiosity peek a bit. Look at the other videos on my channel. Look at some of the outreaches that we do. Look at really the crux of the channel and what the rock, the fundamental of it is, All right, so for our next, we're gonna do some more flies. We're gonna use 45s this time for the incline, and we'll see how that goes. Not too bad. 3, 4, 6. Key is here not to overextend yourself. Because that range of motion is important. Or you injure yourself. We'll do our last set with 50s. If you're just getting here and you're curious what the hell I'm doing, well, I'm an animal rights activist. We go out once a week we ask people why they're not vegan yet. We just simply try to point to the profit engines that have got us acting against our own values, acting against our own morals, and effectively making us tools of their violence. So in this year, in 2026, we all have this beautiful choice that we can make to take back our thought autonomy, our free will, our sovereignty, and go vegan, and actually align our actions with our values. It's the single best thing you can do for everybody else, and that includes the animals. What's up, Dream Thread? We got some opposers in here, but believe it or not, you guys, Johnny and Midnight, we're actually all on the same team, guys. You know, we can do and be cute, say little things on the internet, and attack one another. But at the end of the day, we're all on the same team. And there's certain bad actors up top that are laughing at us, and they're happy that some things are said and directed at certain groups of people, because that means their profits keep coming in. Yeah, Dream Thread, check it out. Old school vegan shirt. I don't know if you've seen this one before, but it was around like 10, 11 years ago. And then they kind of retired it. I'm not sure why, but I feel like it makes a good gym shirt too. You know, actually really good with live streams too, because it clearly indicates the person lifting is a vegan. And all vegan is, guys, is just compassion. That's all it is. If you're religious, if you follow any kind of ideal, any kind of moral notion, it's the underlying golden rule, right? So it's incumbent upon us, if we are kind of followers of aforementioned schools of thought, that we act in accordance to our values, right? I mean, we can pay lip service, we can say, I believe in that, I believe in this, but when you go to the cash register and you drop $1 in that ballot box, the cash register, and you vote for systems of violence, well, most of the time you're voting against your own values, and you're teaching others around you to do the same thing. And we have this boom inflection point right now, right here, to take that back. All right, so the last set, we're gonna do some flies. 50 pounders, inclines. You don't need meat, guys, you don't need cheese, you don't need eggs. You don't even need supplements. You just gotta lift heavy. Okay, we're gonna do one set of 6. Not too bad. Oh boy. Not too bad. Oh, all right. So we'll probably wrap it up here, guys. I'm gonna finish out some flies, finish out some cable crossovers, probably finish up with some dumbbell pullovers. If you're just getting here and you're curious, and even if you're like oppositional, please like and subscribe, and look at some of the content on my page. All it is activism in the spirit of sharing. We can be cute, we can be mean to each other, we can call names, you know, we can do that all day, guys. I'm talking to a few of the little younglings in the chat right now. But at the end of the day, you know, what eclipses and overarches and kind of underlies everything is, you know, what we want to be in the world and what kind of actual legacy we want to leave this earthly realm with. Do we want to be exactors of violence? Do we want to be bullies? Do we want to teach our kids that bullying is okay? Or do we want to be protectors? You know, I'm just here showing you that you can be vegan and you can bodybuild, and you don't need to take supplements. You don't need to eat meat, cheese, milk, or eggs. So think about that, and I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Everybody have a great day, okay? Bye, guys.